Hello everybody, it's Lori the Frugal Mom, and it is Thursday. I believe it is the 24th. So I am making some meatloaf tonight for dinner with mashed potato, garlic mashed potatoes most likely, and just some canned veggies. I'm not sure which ones yet. And then I'm just going to heat up some semolina bread that I have in the refrigerator, make it nice and soft, and butter it. So what I've got here in my mixing bowl, I took the liberty to combining it already, I just didn't mix it. I have 1.5 pounds of meatloaf mix, which is beef, pork, and veal. And then I have 1 egg, a cup of breadcrumbs, 1 medium onion chopped. I have about a tablespoon of garlic powder. I like a lot of garlic powder. Half a teaspoon of ground mustard, pepper to taste. I do about 10 to 15 cracks. A teaspoon of oregano leaves, or you could use basil if you have that. A teaspoon of Worcestershire, half a cup of milk. Any milk that you have in the house will do. And then, if I didn't mention it already, a cup of breadcrumbs. And then I sprayed my meatloaf pan with some Pam. Any brand you have will do. And a half a teaspoon of fine sea salt. So I have that all in this bowl, and I'm going to mix it together and place it in my loaf pan. And then I am going to put it in my air fryer for about a half hour. It's preheating right now. And while that's going, I'm going to peel my potatoes and I'm going to boil them. And dinner will be ready in about under an hour. So you could, of course, use any ground beef that you have. You could use turkey for this recipe. I am going to top the meatloaf with some honey barbecue sauce that I have in the fridge. I'm feeling lazy. I don't really want to make my own. There are the ingredients. I'll post the recipe in the comments. And I have many different meatloaf recipes. This is just one of them. If you don't have breadcrumbs, you can always make your own. If I don't have breadcrumbs, I will use Ritz crackers, any crackers really that I have on hand that have a nice flavor to them. I'll just put them in my food processor and pulse them until they're fine. You can also use bread. You can toast some bread, put them in your food processor and pulse them. There's always a way to get around it. You could use oatmeal if you have an abundance of that. You don't have to make mashed potatoes. You could do egg noodles, any kind of pasta with butter. You could do rice if you wanted. Any kind of thing that you want to make, guys. You can change it up. You could also put cheese in it. But this is my basic meatloaf recipe, and I thought I would share it with you. The meat came from the food pantry, and the vegetables did. That's about it that came from the food pantry from this point. I did buy the potatoes I'm going to be using tonight. The butter came from the food pantry. So all blessings that I always put to use. So I will come back to you and I will show you what our finished product is like. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. This is part 1 of my meatloaf, and I will be back with you shortly. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe.